Welcome everybody to a brand new Guess the Anime. Oh man, it's been so long. How you guys doing? Before we get into the game part, just a bunch of quick updates I want to do. First of all, thank you so much for everyone who watched the first episode of Chronexia and the 8 Seals. It means so much to me. If you liked it, even more. If you didn't, well, we're gonna work on improving it all the more as best as we can. So if you want to check it out quickly, the link is here. Second thing I wanted to quickly abort is I have been working in partnership with Viewster, which is a streaming platform. They have a bunch of anime that you can watch for free on there, and we've worked on making a brand new series right there called Should You Watch. And the first episode we made was Should You Watch Flip Flappers, which is an anime that is currently airing. It's super fun. If you want to check it out, it's something that I never really truly did, so maybe that can interest you. Links is here as well as in the description if you want to check it out. They're sponsoring this episode as well, so thank you so much for them. And now we can get into the actual guessing part. That's the reason why you came here. A lot of people have been, I'm gonna use the word doubting my knowledge, so what I'm gonna do is not have any jump cuts in there, because people are skeptical and they're like, oh well, anytime you jump cut is because you go and search for it. As you can tell on the screen here, it's impossible for me to like search Google with the GIFs. That's the reason why we use GIF to begin with. It's because I can't cheat like that. So down here is gonna be all the gifts you guys have submitted from way back. I think this is a month old, 9th of November, almost a month old. I'm gonna go through them and we're gonna go. You'll see if it's genuine or not. And hopefully we have a good time this time around. That's not an anime, is it? I don't think it is. It's really... Oh, alright. First, my man Noble. That's pretty tricky, okay? This is probably not something... Sorry. This is probably not something that's really well known for a lot of people. It's called Basquash. I believe it's an anime about basketball, but it's also super ecchi. Well, super ecchi. I mean, there's levels of echiness that you can achieve. It's probably mild in there. Not a show a lot of people talk a lot about, but it is one that I enjoyed, and I believe Noble did too. Otherwise he wouldn't have put this GIF, unless he's just trying to trip me and he's going with obscure reference. But there you go. Basquash is the first one. This is one we had, I think, in the last episode. This is Yosuga Quartet. I've talked about it. It's about a guy that has a bunch of mystical girls that are in his world, and there's like two worlds colliding. It's interesting at the very least. You can try it out if it's something that you think you would enjoy. The animation's great, and I mean the characters are also very genuine to like, so probably something a lot of people can enjoy. I'm not gonna click on links because it's always an uncertainty for me. But this one here is from Tokyo Mew Mew. It's an anime I watched on YTV when I was a teenager. It was airing. I'm not ashamed to say that I kind of liked it. I mean, it's probably fitting more in the guilty pleasure realm. As far as plot-wise, it doesn't... I mean, it's kind of like Sailor Moon, where every episode is something different with very little character development going through the whole thing. Magical girl transformed into cat-like superhero that defends the world against aliens who are also named after pastry. I mean, the songs were catchy. That's my that's the only thing that kept me watching. The songs are catchy. Oh yeah, alright. So this is one of the currently airing anime. It is from Keijo, which is an anime about butt slapping girls into water. The appreciation of the anime is, I'd say 50-50. People like it, some people find it just with weird taste. Like it's kind of pervy, but we're not gonna deny that. But the manga is a lot better. So if you enjoyed the anime, I suggest you switch over to the manga. There's more development, a lot of things to discover in there. This is one of Aki's guilty pleasure. I'm gonna call him that. Dramatical Murder. Not a show I've seen, but I recognize the character design as well as the color palette that they use. It's very iconic for them. Here we have Nanbaka, which is also an anime that's... I'm not sure if it's this season. I kind of lost track with the anime production I've been on, but either this season or the summer, Nanbaka is an anime about... It's a comedy with a little bit of action about the people in prison as well as the guards that are involved in there. Yeah, I'd recommend it. I see how it can be appealing for a few people. Alright, this one is Zero no Tsukaima. Really good gateway anime for people who are just getting into anime. This is my personal reference that I give people when they're like, I'm not sure what I like action, I like comedy, I like a little bit of funniness to everything. Zero no Tsukaima is always the one that I liked. Have you seen that one? Try it out. It's a good way to gauge people's interest with the anime, so it's a good thing to check out. Oh my lord, I cannot. Censor Lord Misty, take over for me. This is from Fruits of Grisalia. I can't show that. I can't. She's jiggling her booties. Well, boobies. Can't use that. I mean, there's gonna be censoring, but the anime is from Fruits of Grisalia. Super fun show. Highly recommended. It's really good, based on a visual novel, I think, and the story is just phenomenal. So if you like good character development and characters that are just not like bland and one-dimensional, this is one I can highly recommend. This is from the Monogatari franchise. It is, I believe, from the toothbrush scenes, which don't quote me on that because I'm never sure. I watched the whole thing in like one go, so I kind of failed to misplace the each season, but I think that's from season 2. So someone just correct me on that. I'm just not sure. Oh, this is one that I really like. Not sure if you guys are gonna enjoy it. It is, I think the Japanese name is Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku, which translates to Magical Girl Rising Projects, something like that. It is a survival type of anime where you have a lot of girls that have been given magical powers, but they realize that they gave it to too many girls, so now they have to take each other out. I don't know, I liked it. I mean, you can try it out. This is clearly from Attack on Titan. I mean, yeah, not the green guy. The Titan is the other blonde dude. Making political humor. This is, I mean, when it comes to ships, it's either one of two things. It's either Strike Witches, or it is Kantai Collection, which are the one. Oh, maybe Haifuri. I think there's also this one that came out that has a little bit of Battle Fleet-ish to it. But this one, I do believe it's from Strike Witches. Oh, if somebody spoils it, then it takes the fun away. I can't take credits for that one then. That is not from an anime, that's from a game called Rabi Ribi. Rabi Ribi, I think. Fun game, super fun game. This is from Love Stage. You see the chicks in the middle? She's not a chick. It's a shonen ai anime, so yeah, I know. He looks like a girl. First world Thailand problem, but then moving on. This is from Log Horizon. Circular glasses, always an easy tell. That is from Black Bullet, which is, well, she's one of the main characters. I forgot her name though. I think May. I don't know. I'm not gonna guess it. I don't know. I just forgot. Sorry. I remember the title of animes, but characters is where you lose me sometimes. This is from Spice and Wolf. I mean, I'm not sure why I was struggling. The tell's really easy. But yes, Spice and Wolf. That is from Danganronpa, I think 3, but I don't know which one exactly because I have not watched them because I'm currently playing Danganronpa 2, and she's got that hairstyle. One of the girl has that hairstyle, so I can tell that she's from there. This one is from Danganronpa 1, which is something that I've seen, so super fun show. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. Play the game, even better, play the game. But if you can be bothered to do so, anime, incredibly fun. Kind of a mix between Phoenix Wright and survival anime. So yeah, it's a fun combo. I dig that. This is a little trickier. I always mix two together. It's either Zetsuen no Tempest or Zankyo no Terror. And the reason why I mix both of them together is because they both start with a Z, whatever you're from. I'm gonna say Zankyo no Terror because I don't know, I lean more on that one. Good friend versus best friend. I believe that is from... No, I don't believe, I know it's from Kyokai no Kanata, Beyond the Boundary. Really fun show. Super cool. I mean, I don't know. You tried? That's the best voice crack I've made in years. Alright, that could either be... I mean... Normally, if I had only seen the glove, I would have said maybe Fullmetal Alchemist, but because of the eye, I'm gonna go and say Hellsing instead. Hellsing, I don't think that's Ultimate. Is that your... Either one or two. I mean, it's the same franchise. Cut me some slack. Oh, this goes way back. This is... Sorry, I'm pointing at her boobie. This is from Mermaid Melody. It's an anime, I think it was about, well, mermaids and music. Yeah, but magical girl transforming into mermaids in this case. Maybe you'll like it if you're a young teenager. If you're older, it's probably a little trickier to get into it. Or if you just have a knack for mermaid or magical girl, then you're gonna like it regardless. But I can't say it's a bad show, because for the targeted audience it's meant for, it's good. Oh, ladies dropping their panties on Yuri on Ice, because he is absolute bae material. I mean, husbando material. I mean, it works in both ways. But Yuri on Ice, one of the anime currently airing. Fantastic animation. I mean, beyond that, I mean, it's a shonen ai show, so depends how homophobic you are. If you're not, then it's highly recommended by pretty much everyone in the community right now. One of the best of the season. Here we have Nyankoi. Nyankoi is an anime about girls that are cats, but I can't say too much about it. But yeah, the guy's allergic to cats, I believe, and he has girls that he's allergic to. It's weird. It's funny. It's comedy. A lot of people like it. For when it came out, it was one of the best for the season. But it's a little older. I think it's from 2008, 2009, around then. Good show though. This is from Gakugurashi. Great, great slice of life anime. If you have not seen it, check it out. Just beware of plot twists because it does have a few. But I highly recommend it. It's really good. That's Kurisu from Steins Gate. She's freaking the fuck out. As usual, you know how she is. This is a girl from the Pokemon X and Y. She's one of Ash's traveling companion? But not like the main girl, she's like a side girl? I mean, she's kind of like the inverse of what Max was in Pokemon Advance. Like the brother of May. So, I mean, yeah, it's alright. This is from... I was gonna say Girlish Number, but that's not it. It's from Oreshura, which is an anime from... I think it's 2011, around... maybe? 2012, 13? 14, 15? Really interesting premise where a guy and a girl are tired of dealing with the love revelation, so they decide to date each other, but I think the girl blackmails him into it. It's interesting at the very least. It's, I think, 12 or 13 episodes. It's a short series. You can knock it out in a day. If you like short shows, and yeah, I mean, nothing that you're going to involve yourself too much in, that's one I can recommend for. I'm going to go through Jeff's one because I can see he has a lot. This is from Arietta Scarlet Ammo. This is from Hayore Nyaruko-san. This is going to be censored, but it is from Black Bullet again. And finally, alright, somebody else. I think I have to censor that as well, but this is from Shimoneta, one of the anime that came out last year, I think? 2015? It's a very pervy anime, but you don't see a lot of nudity. I don't think you actually see any. However, I will say that it has really good comedy. If you're immature like myself and you like sexual humor, this is the one that I cannot recommend enough. It's super fun. Oh boy. Virgin Ball? Alright. I'm gonna be honest with you, I do know what this is from, but I don't expect anybody else to actually find it. And the only reason why I do know it is because I had it in one of my top 10 once. And I think the title goes Sanjusai no Hoken Taiku, which basically translates to a health and guidebook for 30-year-old virgins. It's a comedy anime about a guy who's 30 and he hasn't had any sex or intimacy with any girl. So it's kind of like a guide onto how to deal with that. It's not really a show I recommend because I mean, unless you're really into obscure stuff, it's not something you should put at the top of your list. It's average at best. Comedy is okay. Character design, it doesn't have any ending per se that I'm satisfied with. So you can give it a shot. Maybe you'll like it. Oh, this is from Planetarian, one of the anime that came out in 2016, I think. I just love the visuals for it. I mean, the story itself is average at best, but it's so wow to look at that it's just, I don't know, I see it worth it. The wow of the lolly. I think that's from Kujubu, JG Boo. So that's about it for the Guess the Anime episode. If you enjoy it, please leave it a like. I've been kind of busy with the anime, so I've been really slow in doing my normal content. I would really like to get back into it, so I have already one that's currently going on Twitter. So if you want to take part of the Guess the Anime, go on Twitter at chronexia. You will find Guess the Anime. It's always in the tweets that I've made. So just find a GIF you like or you want to submit, and just have it a go. And before I forget, I think I have skipped the very first one that I had submitted, which was this one. I forgot to do the same thing last time as well. This is from Yosuga. No, wait. Yosuga no Sora? Is that it? I'm having doubts now. Yeah, I do think that's it. Yeah, Yosuga no Sora. It's about incest twins that are just kissing each other. It's funky. You're gonna like it. So a quick reminder, if you enjoyed this this episode and myself and everything, I have a new series that is out on Viewster called Should You Watch, and the first episode we did is Should You Watch Flip Flappers. So if you want to swing there and give it a try, see if you like it, it will be much appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the very next episode. See you soon!